everybody, how's it going? This is Darrin with GuitarControl.com bringing you this video lesson. Today I'm going to show you how to play the first position of the minor pentatonic scale, and we're going to do some variations, some simple variations you can do with the scale to kind of give you more variety of stuff to play and lick ideas and stuff like that. So be sure to click on the link down below so you can get the tabs and you'll be able to follow along. And let's get close up and take a look what we got going on. Alright, so first let's just go over the pentatonic scale pattern. We're going to be doing all of these in the key of E minor. The thing that's nice about this is that once you have this shape down, it doesn't matter where you play it. So we're starting on the 12th fret of our low E. And our first finger is playing that note, and our first finger is going to play the 12th fret on all 6 strings. So 12, and then it goes to 15, and I'm using my 4th finger, and depending upon what I'm playing, sometimes when I'm up this high on the fretboard I will actually use my 3rd finger instead, but just for the sake of this scale, because as a general rule this is what you're going to do. So 12, 15, and then we go to the 5th string, your A string, and it's 12, 14, D string 12, 14, G string 12, 14, B string 12, 15, and high E 12, 15. So I recommend that you practice that and get it down where you can play it ascending and descending. So that way, you really have it down. Now, like I said, it's a movable shape. So, if we moved it over here, to the 9th fret, it would still be the same thing. So just wherever you started is what key you're in, and all of the notes on every string are on the same fret for the first finger. Okay, so I want to show you some different variations of things that you can do with this. So one of the things is that the pentatonic scale has 5 notes in it, and a diatonic scale has 7 notes in it. So what it is we're missing a couple of notes. We're missing the so if you compare this to the major scale, we're missing the 2nd note, and we are missing the 6th note. So, and the 3rd and the 7th are both flat. And so here we have our root note, our flat 3rd, our 4th, our 5th, our flat 7, and then our 8, which is the same as 1. So one of the cool things that I like to do with this scale is to add in the major 3rd in with it. So technically, if we were going to add that major 3rd in on every place that we could, still we're playing all the notes on the 12th fret with our first finger. So now we're going to go 12, 15, and then 16, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 13, 14, 12, 15, 12, 15, 16. So you can add those in anywhere you want, but a place that I like to do it, that I use quite a bit, is just right here. Is just moving up the note on the note that's on the 12th fret up a half step. So I just really like the way that sounds. So another variation that we can do on this is to add in what is called the blue note. So the blue note is actually just the flat 5. So if we take this, and again we're comparing it to the major scale. So the 5th is the note that's on the 14th fret of the A string. That's the first one anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to add in the flat note. So we're going to be back again on the low E, 12, 15, and then to the A string 12, 13, 14, to the D string 12, 14, to the G string 12, 14, 15, to the B string 12, 15, and to the high E 12, 15. So It's just got that really like cool sound that just really sounds like the blues. Hey, and then another thing that you can do, and this is something that I do quite a bit, is just to add in some passing tones. So what I like to do is to just add in one extra note per string. So this isn't like a genuine 3-note per string pentatonic scale, because some of these notes are not part of the scale at all. Anyhow, you'll see as I show you here. So starting at the bottom, we're at 12. I'm going to go 12, 14, 15, and then on to the A string, 12, 13, 14. The G or the D string 12, 13, 14, and then on the G string 12, 14, 15. Got that blue note there. And then on the B string, there's two ways that I do this. Sometimes I go 12, 13, 15, or sometimes I go 12, 14, 15, just depending upon what it is that I'm playing. And then on the high E, 12, 14, 15. Now, none of these notes are ones that you're necessarily going to want to sit on. They don't really resolve, but it's just an easy way to kind of add some extra stuff to the scale. And I think it sounds pretty cool. Stuff like that. Now, what I'm saying about the half step on the B string is because if you look at the Mixolydian scale, starting on D, which would be in this key, that's where those notes intersect, and so I like to use that as well. All right, so the last thing I want to do is show you how to play the Pentatonic Major. So the Pentatonic Major, I've seen a lot of different ways people explain how to do this and stuff, and a lot of it is incredibly complicated, but this is a really simple way to do it. So you take whatever key you're in. So in this case, we were in E minor, so we were starting at the 12th fret. So all you do is take that scale shape and move it down a step and a half. So I'm going to move down one step, half step. So that means that puts my first finger on the 9th fret. And then if you just want to play the scale, is just omit that first finger. So it's going to go 12 on the low E, and then 9, 11 on the A string, 9, 11 on the D string, 9, 11 on the G string, 9, 12 on the B string, and 9, 12 on the high E. So playing in the Pentatonic Major over a chord progression that's, like a blues, it just gives like a different sound. It puts more of a happy kind of a sound on it. Like you hear that done like in classic, or in like not classic rock, southern rock and some country music and stuff, or even in blues and stuff too. It's just like a really cool thing. Anyhow, the reason I'm saying about omitting that first note is it's not that note isn't in key. It is, but if you're just playing the scale, you'd want to start on the tonic, which is E. But if you were just like improvising something, you could, you can certainly start on that first note on the 9th fret. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that and you got something out of it. If you enjoyed this lesson, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below if there's something you'd like to see myself or one of the other instructors at guitarcontrol.com do in a future lesson. And that is all I've got for you today, so thanks for watching and have a great day.